This could be you, 6:30 a.m. on Saturday morning, waking up to a view like this. Are you on the hunt for a piece of property to build your long-term home? We've got just that. Middle Tennessee, North Lebanon, river frontage, 8.45 acres, ready to build. Electric, water, all at the road. So with that, let's dive on in. So we've come up to this little ridge top to give you a perspective. The property of interest is actually there. One corner is roughly that telephone pole, and then you can almost see the white stake in the distance. That is the road frontage, and then it goes out this way. We'll show you on the drone view. 8.45 acres total. You do have electric at the road. Sellers have gone through that process of getting that done. And then same for water. Sellers have gone through that process. It is on this side of the road. All you have to do to get it across is pay your water tap fee, and they will run it to the other side for you. You can see roughly about this. Ridgetop is where the sellers were going to build their house. It's approximately the same height as where we are now. That's why I came up here, to give you so you could have a similar perspective. You've got beautiful bluff view on the background. Just a neat, almost amphitheater kind of feel down there. And it is core property down there. So a place you can enjoy. Property runs down that way a bit. You can kind of see the corner of this tree line. It runs down to that approximate area and then hops. There's a little middle section of core property as well. And then you have the second lot, 14B, which is on that distance, approximately 1.37 acres. Just imagine yourself sitting out here 6:30 on a Saturday morning off your back porch, just enjoying quiet. You do have some new construction homes that have been built all within the last year to 2 years as well, and there's a fourth one just down there below.
So want to try to give you the best point of reference to understand where the property lines and a few other points of interest lie for lots 14 and 14A. So the information you see here is stuff I have done myself. Believe it's accurate, but obviously not guaranteed. So yeah, let's get into it. If you have already looked at the approximate property lines, something based from the Tennessee assessors GIS data, it actually shows that this property is quite a bit further to the east. And I do truly believe that is inaccurate. This information you're seeing here, it aligns much closer with the survey plat that is provided, as well as the longitude points that I personally recorded when this property, at least 14A, was at least 14 lot 14 was staked by the surveyor when the current owners bought the property. So a couple points to reference here. This gray little gravel turnaround is a good reference to gauge where this initial corner is. And then also zooming in a little bit, you can kind of see the shaded. That is the electric telephone pole that was placed on the front right of the property in order to give adequate access from driveway and stuff on this side. So a couple good points. Next, on the back right, back left of this property, referencing this tree line, just kind of get a visual idea of where this is in reference to the start and finish of that. As far as this corner, obviously no ideal place. Now, this 14A, this is from the GIS data. I did not have survey stakes to kind of reference on this one, so do believe this more than likely is situated a little more over to the west, but again, can't guarantee that. So what you're seeing here down here is 14. Obviously, this yellow shaded area is the potential build site that the current sellers had picked out. The reason for that is this situates on a nice little flat ridge. As you start to go down here, it drops off a little bit into a little lower into the valley. Then you start getting into some floodplain and stuff down here. But this appeared to be a great spot overall. Next is this brown shaded area. This is the map soil site. Again, these points are grabbed. They were staked by a surveyor when the property was purchased, and I grabbed those longitude latitude points. Now, based on some conversations with soil scientists and also looking at the soil maps, it is believed that up here would also have no problems getting a leach field, and also believed it wouldn't have a problem getting a 4 or 5 bedroom septic permit approved. But again, that all needs to be verified. That's just based on information I've kind of pulled together. One other very good thing to note is lot 14A. It does have a separate ingress, egress, and utility easement going to it. So that easement is shared with the adjoining lots, but it goes roughly down here, up around, and then the access point is somewhere in this general area. So you'll see that on the map, on the plat, that is shared as well.
Okay, so I wanted to give you a actual street view of the property where it is. So this is Beasleys Bend, where the direction you're going to come from to access the property. It wraps around this corner and literally dead ends right up there. So just literally no traffic coming through, except for just the local neighbors and people on a scenic drive. As far as road frontage, property was previously surveyed. That is stake I put there just as a rough area based on the longitude, latitude that I've mapped. And then that utility pole behind me over there somewhere is approximately the other corner of the road frontage. Property runs back this direction. As you can see, corn's looking great with the current farmer that has a lease. The farmer is very willing to work. So whether you want to build now, there's once the crops are gone, obviously then you can start. Or if you want to sit and hold on this property for a while, you're not quite ready to build, there is flexibility there to work with the farmer and based on the lease, at least pay for your property taxes. So yeah.
Here's a low-level flyover of the lot to give you a nicer perspective. So we're currently flying over lot 14, and roughly in this general area is about where they were looking at putting the house. And then as you drop on further down into the little valley, this is where you start to get into some of that FEMA floodplain. We will say we have never seen it flood, even in all the heavy rains. The river's never broken the banks and that we've seen. And then also, even in 2010, some of the people we've talked to said they never saw it break the banks then. Now you're looking over approximately 14A, which is where the actual river frontage is on this lot. And that is approximately right here. Now we're sitting over where that approximate house build site is. There's the bluff view to the left. Wintertime, you get a better view of the river. Looking down towards 14A. And then this now is starting to look towards the easterly direction. Beautiful sunrises that come up. So a quick highlight of the property location for those that aren't familiar. So this is the approximate property you're looking at right there, very end of Beasleys Bend, as you can tell. You've got the Cumberland River that does this horseshoe, creates this nice little peninsula. And then you are actually Trousdale County, but Lebanon address. Trousdale County runs right around here. And then on the side, you're Wilson County. So you can see here, it is a very nice, beautiful rural setting. You are about a 20 to 25 minute drive from Lebanon, the heart of Lebanon. Easy drive down 141, and then Hartsville is just to the northeast over there. If you want to head to the Nashville International Airport, you're going to be somewhere around that 45 to 50 minute ride, and then Nashville, that 50 minute to hour ride, just depending. So yeah, as you can tell, very pretty rural area. So that concludes this property tour. If you made it this far, thanks for watching. If you are interested in the property, don't hesitate to reach out. We have also linked the property listing below. That'll show you the current price and current property status. If you have specific questions, again, reach out. Or if you'd like to set up a showing, we're happy to help get you get that done as well. Yeah. If you are someone that is interested in buying or would love to sell their property and love the way we present these, then we would love to sit down and talk with you and see if we are a good fit. With that, have a blessed day.